after I finished my GCSEs 2 years ago, roughly now, they were advertising T-level at the school where it includes work placements and like higher like just chance of good work after this guaranteed, not guaranteed, but because of the experience you get in T-levels compared to A-levels. So I was persuaded because of that to help me go into my future career.
So I wanted to study quantity surveying or go into surveying as a career later on. So when I saw that the course specialised in actually quantity surveying and the built environment, I thought it was a great opportunity for me to kind of be integrated into that role before I actually start my career, just to see if I wanted to further myself in it or change my career along the way. And then once I actually started the T level, I think it was better for me to see it firsthand what the role was like than learning later on, because I think if I just went into it straight away after university or something, I wouldn't actually have understood what was being asked of me. But then kind of learning about it through the T level, I was able to see how the workplace looked in the role. I think that was better for me because if I just went into it, I don't think I would have enjoyed it as much or understood it as much.
I wanted to do a BTEC in engineering, wanted to maybe go to college and do like an electrician course, and then obviously I found engineering T level. It's purely focused on engineering, which is why I decided to just do the T level course.
What brought me to study T levels is the fact that it offers 45-day work placement, which obviously I thought that would help boost my employability.
I got recommended this course and I looked at it and I saw it was only like focused on computer science, and I saw the work placement and I did some like research behind the computer science industry, and experience is really valued in that industry. So what mainly attracted me to the course was the fact that it was mainly focused on computer science and the work placement they offer as well.
So previously, not having studied engineering, I wanted to try something different, and I thought T-levels would be the perfect route for me to go down, and as I found it so far, I think it has been. Obviously, it's learning loads of different subjects. I'm doing maths, physics, engineering. It involves material science, processes, machining. It's just basically general engineering. I think it's been a very good option for me, and I enjoy it very much.
So I was placed with two companies, BAM and Bailey Garner. I first did my placement with BAM, which is a contractor company. So I was placed in a site office and I was put into different departments every few months. So I was with the architects, the building surveyors, the engineers, and I kind of got to see the different job roles. So not just construction management, what I wanted to do. I got to see many things, which was very nice. I got to go on site, and then a year later, I got to go with Bailey Garner and sit in their office. That's a consultancy agency. So you kind of go on site visits. They work on multiple projects at once, which is very nice because I also got to do snagging and like extra work like that. So I kind of got to see everything, which was very helpful. You don't get to see that in class.
I went to Kennards. They specialise in making jet engines for Rolls-Royce, so it was quite an experience. I did 4 different types of workshop stuff there. Got turning, milling, inspection and programming. It's opened a lot more doors than I think other courses could have done.
I think employers in the future will find it easier because I've got on my CV the factor of lots of experience in one course and also the off-site stuff.
The T-level student production, the students are really loving it. And obviously it's kind of a step up from the GCSEs because there's a new element of certain knowledges. For example, if you're looking at data science stuff, you've got Pandas library, you've got Matplotlib library that they work on, which is a lot of visual stuff that they work on if you're looking at programming. And similarly, just like T-levels engineering as well, students are really passionate obviously about the subject that they've chosen, hence the reason that they're loving it. And one of the reasons why they're finding it so interesting and they're so engaged into it is also the work experience or the work placement or industry placement element of it, because that really allows the students to get that hands-on practical experience and skills, and we try to start that early on from year 12 to get the student engaged, to get the really positive T levels ready.